Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on chasing the illusion. In today's video we're going to be stepping into the world of cold reading. If you're new to the term, cold reading is a technique used by mentalists and sometimes psychics to give off the illusion that they know more about someone than they actually do. It involves observation, psychology and intuition to make informed guesses about the person. In this video, I'm going to be going through some of the basic principles and techniques to get you started. But before we do, a quick word of caution. Cold reading should always be approached with respect and responsibility. It shouldn't be about manipulating or deceiving people, and it should be more about the enhancement and the entertainment for the person you're cold reading. I actually only ever really use cold reading when I'm performing other mind reading and mentalism routines, and then I just sprinkle it on just to add a little bit of flair to my tricks. Okay, the first key to successfully cold reading is by building a rapport. You need to establish a connection with the person that you're reading. You know, just pretend you're a human and not a robot. You know, nod a few times, have a little giggle and throw in a dad joke here and there. Apparently people like that sort of thing. The thing is, people are more likely to open up to you if they're feeling comfortable around you. It's as simple as that. Now, let's talk Sherlock Holmes. Oh, that's more like it. I hate to admit it, but I do often go out with a deerstalker on. Anyway, why are we talking about Sherlock Holmes? Well, this next step is to hone in on your observation skills. Pay attention to their clothes, their quirks, and if they're a coffee or a tea sipper. Personally, I prefer tea. These cues can provide a valuable insight in people's personality, preferences, and overall character. Oh, I was really enjoying the deerstalker look. Oh well, I guess we need to move on to the power of generalization, which is basically making bold statements that could apply to anyone. For example, you could say something like, "You've had a couple of challenges recently, but I can sense that you're a resilient sort of person and you always find a way to overcome them." It's vague enough that many individuals will be able to relate to it. It's so vague, it's practically a fortune cookie. Or I would say you steer away from the more specific ones for everybody else. Something like, "I sense a disturbance in your Netflix watch history. You binge watch a lot of shows, don't you?" Because that just applies to, well, everyone, and it's just obvious. Before we move on to the next step of cold reading, I just want to let you guys know that there's some ways that you can support the channel. As you can tell, I am wearing some Chasing the Illusion merch, and you can too. I've also brought out some projects that teaches you both mentalism and magic tricks, as well as a membership called the Chased membership that has 3 different tiers and options that you can choose from. All of the money received goes into larger projects like Is Magic Real and some of the other things down in the pipeline. But by simply subscribing and sharing and doing all that other stuff that you have to do on YouTube, that is genuinely enough, and yeah, I can't thank you enough. Anyway, on with the next step of cold reading. Okay, let's try an interactive example. Imagine that I am seeing someone with a lot of jewellery. I could say something like, "I can see that you are very passionate about beauty and creativity, and you might even dip your toes into the arts or something in the creative realm, right?" Now, this can apply to many people who wear jewellery. Like me. I mean, is 6 necklaces, 3 rings, a bracelet and sunglasses too excessive? You tell me. Okay, now you have a go. What would you say to them? What are they wearing? What are they holding? And what is their age? Let me know down in the comments what you would say. Me, personally, I would say something like, "I can sense that there is a deep connection with your fluffy overlord. Is your cat trying to plan world domination?" Well, why would I say that? Well, this person is a younger human who'd probably enjoy the joke of, you know, fluffy overlord and world domination, and that would open them up, like I said at the very beginning, you know, the whole rapport thing, and they could possibly tell you more about how long they've had it for, the name of their cat, what species of the cat, why they've got it, and it will just open up so many different branches that you can just pick up as you go along. It's as simple as that. Well, there we have it, a little teaser into cold reading. Remember, the key is practice and refinement. Just go out there and try it. If you get it wrong, you get it wrong. It's not the end of the world. If you want to learn more about cold reading, I recommend these books. One of them is called What Everybody Is Saying, and the other one is The James Bond Cold Reading. If you want a more magical approach, I recommend The Dance by Brad Henderson and my project, Subconscious Spiking. All the links for the things that I've said will be in the description down below. But that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Check me out on Instagram and TikTok. And if you want to see behind the scenes content, discounts on all my merch and projects and videos just like this one before they go public, then check out the Chase membership over on Patreon. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.